Today I have a label printer, the Brother QL-800. It's a small printer that prints in series, 93 labels per minute on self-adhesive paper, without ink, and cuts automatically. It is an essential equipment for Amazon and eBay sellers, because it does in 1 minute what normally takes 1 hour to do, and saves a lot of time. And time is money. And in this series, I'm going to show you everything about this printer, from unboxing, specifications, the roles, tests and demonstrations, to get to know everything about this printer. But first, subscribe to the channel because I post new videos every week.
So we start by opening on the top, on this side, open this, and on the top you can see a few rolls. We have 2 sample rolls. This one, let's see, this is a wide one in form of a roll, so it's a continuous paper. And this model is specific for the machine that only uses this design. We have another sample. This is a slimmer one in form of labels, so each label is separated and cut, so it's smaller. This is just a sample. It has a simple design and pretty design to have on the table, on your work. It weighs only 2.5 pounds and it's small. Now let's peel the plastic thing, and peeling a little bit more, and we are done. Here we have the printer. I can say that it's beautiful. It's a simple design, round corners, black and white. It's pretty to have on the table. You can open this on the top to insert the label rolls. And that is everything that came on the box. The printer, 2 sample rolls. Let's open the machine, our printer, on the top. Let me show you this first. This is where you put the rolls, and you have lots of space for bigger rolls. So let's try one. We have a sample roll here. This part have to be put here, like this. Now we have to pass the paper. Let's try to take this out. So you can put the paper through the hole, like this. Pull it. Now guide the paper, and it comes out through the hole, like this. Because this will print on the bottom. And it's that simple. Now we can close the machine, but let me show you how it works with a smaller roll. We can take this out, this big one, and now let's try the smaller one with the labels. And you have to put this in the same way, with this part to the right, like this. Now let's release the labels. Let's try to peel this, like this. Now put back again, and pass the labels through the hole, like we did earlier, like this. Push it, and it's ready, like this. Let's close the machine. And this is how you change the rolls on the machine, to a new one or a different one. Now let's talk about the buttons. It has 4 buttons. The first one is to pull the paper, the labels. The second one is to cut manually. The third is to start the program on the computer. And the fourth is to turn on and off the machine. Now let's take a closer look to the rolls. These have a specific design to be used on this printer. You will not be able to use other types of rolls, of labels, from other machines. This only works with this machine because of this design. Because on the roll, this fit, it will only fit on this part of the machine. So only this model of rolls will work with this machine. Then you have to pass the labels through the hole of the machine. It will print on the bottom and then cut the label to the correct size. Let's remove the roll from the machine to see everything that came inside the box. So let's take this out, close the machine. So we have the machine, the brother QL-800. We have a sample roll with the type of tape, another sample roll with the type of labels. Also, we have a USB cable to connect to the machine to the computer, and a power cable, and the documentation we need to use and learn about the machine. Let's take a closer look to everything. We have a sample roll with 62 millimeters with tape, so continuous paper. We have another sample roll. This type is labels with 29 by 90 millimeters. So, to print the labels, you first have to connect the USB cable on the computer, then you put the label rolls and pass the labels through the hole of the machine, close the cover, turn on the machine, then press the button Editor Light to start the software on the computer. You have to hold the button until it turns green. In this case, I'm going to use various words in a single label, like this. And when it's ready, just press Print. Just wait a few seconds, and the label is printed and cut, just like this. I used a thinner label, but you can use a wider one, like this, because the program will detect the size of the label you are using.
This was another video about the printer Brother QL-800, but there will be more videos about this product. I will cover everything about this equipment, from unboxing, specifications, demonstrations, but I will also compare with other printers, so you can decide if you should buy it. Now, subscribe to the channel because I post new videos every week, like the video, and if you have any questions, write in the comments.